13 News, Kansas News Leader.
Welcome back to 13 News this morning. We are just 20 minutes past the top of the hour, and already it feels like the middle of the day. It's just hot outside.
It does. Our average afternoon high right now is 85 degrees, and we've already got heat index values that are close to that number. So it's starting off on a warm note, and just like yesterday, it's going to be another extremely hot day. Here are the high temperatures that we saw yesterday around northeast Kansas. 93 was the high in Manhattan. Look at Salina, made it all the way to 101 degrees yesterday afternoon. Officially here in Topeka, we saw a high yesterday of 93 and a low of 67, so it certainly was above average. Our record high for this date is 106. That was set back in 1946, and our record low, 49 degrees, set back in 1985. As far as precipitation goes, we are well above average for not only the month of June, but also the year of 2009. Officially so far in 2009, 19.21 inches of precipitation, and that is 3.64 inches above average. We saw a very wet start to this work week, but now some dry weather through the middle of the work week, and we did need to dry out a little bit. But temperatures are going to be hot today. Right now, already in the upper 70s, and it's only 8:24 in the morning. 79 right now in Topeka, already into the 80s actually in Salina. So starting off on a very warm note, and temperatures are only going to continue to rise this afternoon. On top of the heat, it's also going to be another very sticky and humid day. We've got a lot of moisture in the air. We measure the moisture content in the air with our dew points, and dew points this morning once again in the upper 60s and lower 70s. So it's going to feel very hot to your body when you step outside. Heat indexes tell us how hot it does feel to your body, and we already have a heat index of 83 degrees in Topeka, a heat index currently of 85 in Salina, and remember, that's our average afternoon high temperature. So it actually already feels like it should during the afternoon hours, but it's only going to continue to get hotter, and these heat index numbers are going to climb into the 105 to 107 degree range later on this afternoon. Winds once again today are generally going to be out of the south, maybe a little bit more of a southwesterly wind direction today. Right now we have a 7-mile-per-hour wind speed in Topeka. It will be increasing as we go throughout the day as there's a storm system that is building off to our west, and so this afternoon maybe some winds gusting up to 25 or even 30 miles per hour. Now last night we did have some rain showers and thunderstorms down to our south and west. Those storms did dissipate as they moved our direction. However, the cloud cover has still moved in. We will see a few clouds out there this morning, but by this afternoon those clouds will go away, and we will see mostly sunny skies once again this afternoon. It's going to be another very hot day, also very humid. Like I said, those heat index values well above 100 degrees. We've got a warm front off to our north, pretty much right along the I-80 corridor, and we can expect quite a bit of shower and thunderstorm activity this afternoon to our north. A lot of that will actually be severe, a fairly significant severe weather outbreak to our north, but we're going to be watching a cold front that will be moving in from the west. It's not going to move in today, it's going to move in tomorrow. That will bring us some relief from the heat. It'll also bring us a chance of showers and thunderstorms, especially in our eastern counties by tomorrow afternoon, and then some cooler conditions will settle in for the weekend, at least for the first half of the weekend. Your severe weather outbreak not today, but for tomorrow as that cold front moves in, we're likely going to see a slight risk of severe weather in our eastern and southeastern counties, but a little bit of a better chance for some severe weather out in northeastern Missouri up into eastern sections of Iowa. That's where there's going to be a little bit more energy associated with this storm complex, but we will still have to watch out for some of our eastern counties, the chance of some severe weather by tomorrow afternoon. Not expecting any sort of thunderstorm activity today. It's going to be another hot one with a high of 96, but that heat index is going to be between 102 and 107 this afternoon. Overnight tonight, very warm, also breezy with a low of 77 degrees. There is a chance of some storms out west, but I think they're going to stay out west tonight. Tomorrow, a different story as that cold front moves in. Showers and thunderstorms will be likely. A little cooler tomorrow, but still pretty hot with a high of 90 degrees. Tomorrow is actually still going to be pretty hot and steamy. The temperatures do cool into the 80s on Saturday with a high of 88 degrees. Also on Saturday, the humidity levels will be much lower. Warming up again into the lower 90s on Sunday, and that's actually the official start to summer. And then temperatures get well up into the middle 90s for the beginning of next work week. We're also looking